Hey, well, hello everyone out there in YouTube land. I hope that everybody is doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself, trying to adjust to our little weather tweak. I think, is it today? I think today, is it today? Today is the first day of fall. So I'm just sitting here. Well, not just sitting here, but I've been thinking about it for a couple of days, and it's just really been on my mind. But I just wanted to kind of touch base with us regarding our young adults, and not just our young adults, but our soon to be younger adults or other and youth that are just like that are in our life. There are so many situations that are going on in society today, and in the news I'm sure you know about GP, Gabby Petito, I think it is Petito, I think that's her name. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, and our hearts go out to our hearts, our thought, and our prayers go out to her family and people and loved ones and things like that. Just all of them that are in this situation. But a lot of situations like this occur because we have not sat down and had a talk with our youth, with our young ones. We allow them to, a lot of individuals, sometimes we're just allowing them to have too much freedom. And I understand now if you're not, it's not your situation, because sometimes, you're too late, which is okay. And some people, that's just their way. They want their children to have this freedom to experience this and that. And then some, they don't listen. Some of our young people we have spoken to, they don't listen. And I'm not saying if you've already said something and cautioned them and they're not listening, that's a whole different story. But the one I'm talking about right now is for those youth and young people who will listen. Sit them down and let them know about the do's and don'ts and the dangers and whatnot. Um, and it's about morality, character, integrity, and safety, that individuals do not go off living with others. I mean, let's look at the red flags. Let's teach them how to, what to notice. When you have a red flag, how to notice them and what to do about them. Don't A lot of people think, oh, it's love, 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 love cover. It's everything, love, love, love. And it's not, because even if you love somebody, if they're beating the devil out of you, beating the mess out of you, mistreating you, not the right person for you, then you can't be with that kind of person. A person that continues to do things over and over again, you have to detach from that person and never try to say, oh, well, once that person gets better, I'm going to go back, or we're going to get back together or reunite. No, that is not a safe person for you. Okay, people think, oh, I'm so in love, but what happens is, unfortunately, it's not really love, but it's a lust, and it's a connection that they have made because they have intertwined themselves with what? Sex is always going to make you gravitate toward this a person and consider it love, and it's not love. And sex is for what? And I'm sorry to throw this out here, but it's sex is for marriage. It's for two mature people, and people can be mature at 20 to, or 19 or 18 to have relations with one another, but they have to have that maturity and an understanding and a communication. But when you throw all of those things out and you just say, I love this person, I'm going to be with them, blah, 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 and you see all the signs and you don't do anything about it, awful things happen, okay? Awful things happen. And we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So let us be careful. If we have young people in our life, let's sit them down and try to have a talk with them. And not that you're trying to get in their business and control them, but you want them to have an understanding of certain things. And it's not all about modeling it, because sometimes we're not able to model it, or whatever the situation is. Sit them down. The ones you can talk to, because I know we got some that they on their own. They doing their thing. But the ones that you can talk to, sit them down, have a heart-to-heart talk with them, and let it be. Let them know that you have an open door. There's people to talk to, they can talk to you, or if you know someone. And I'm not talking about running to, oh Lord forgive me, somebody's pastor and all of that, but people who are wise, okay, people who care. You know what I'm saying? And people who gonna lay it on the table, because I'm a person who lay it on the table. My children know that, my grandchildren, my family. I lay it on the table. I'll talk to you about anything. I don't care. I don't have any boundaries. And you probably know that because I talk about things on the channel people don't like. If I talk about oral and anal sex and stuff like that. But things need to be discussed. People think, oh, they're taboo or you can't talk about it. No, don't be a prude. I'm not saying be gross about it and crude, but things need to be discussed. And if they're not discussed, people will be in what? Ignorance and error, and doing things that get them killed, murdered, missing, lost, okay, which causes a lot of pain and or pain in painful situations or painful relationships. And it also brings pain to the people that love them. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just wanted to come and say that. I know I've hopped all over the place and I may have not been very direct in what I wanted to say or whatever. I don't know. But sit your young people down. 12, 11, 10, 9. There's all ages and stages that you can talk to a person at their level. Okay? At their level. Don't try to hide and hold things back from your young people. They need to know things, okay? When I was I've been through a lot. I've come through a lot, okay, by God's grace, and I'm very, very grateful. I got myself into a lot of different situations, just a lot of different situations. So I understand a lot of different situations, okay, because I've been there. And thank God that I'm here to tell the story, because some didn't make it out. Some did not make it out, and I'm grateful that I have, made it out of certain situations and whatnot that I got myself foolishly into and whatnot for whatever reason. So nonetheless, sit your people down, talk to them about things on their level, love them, let them know the consequences of things, and about the red flags, and about what real love is, okay? And real love is not, beating somebody up or trying to control them or manipulate them and things of that nature. It's just not, Even some people, we were having a conversation not too long ago, they didn't understand that. Well, I'm not going to go into all that because that's going to be could be another video. But some people, they don't really understand what love is because we're watching things or we're reading certain things, whatever. But if it hurts, if it's uncomfortable, if you gotta not be yourself, you gotta be somebody else or whatever, then it's really not love, okay? It could be lust. It could even be, it could be anything. But, just let's be careful with our young people. Let's speak to them. Let's, at any age and any stage, let's bring that conversation out, because this is not the only time that this has happened. This is happening on so many. I keep seeing things because I'm actually even watching news now. I know I didn't used to, but it's a lot of course I watch a lot of international news and stuff like that. But there's so many people. Boyfriend killed girlfriend, girl missing, boy missing. Someone found dead, children, babies, and little dead and hurt or whatever. It's like, what is happening? Somebody is not teaching, and I know a lot of it is because we don't have grandparents anymore and or mature parents. Parents want to hang out, And I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just putting it out there because from what I've observed, the observations that I've made, I see that some parents, they want to hang out. They want to hang out with friends. They want to let their children be solitary or in a room with a computer, with a TV, with a game. Did I say phone? They want all about it. No. No. You need to be interacting with them. Meals, we need to have meals together. That child needs to be out of their room or wherever they are, alone, having conversations and different relationships with different people that you don't even know about. So many people, they don't even know what's going on in their children's lives. They don't even know what's going on in their children's lives. Okay? It's all about that. They know nothing about what's going on in their children's lives. Their children are going through so many different things, and good and bad, good and bad, and things that are, certain things that are could be, bad. What I mean by, well, I'll come back to that. But they're going through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily things that are really cutthroat, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, let us, be the mature, to be a mother, be a parent. The children didn't ask to come here. Sorry, you got them now. When they leave the nest, then go wild, buck out, okay? But as long as they are under your roof and you have them and under your care, you have to be a parent and or grandparent, and that is teaching them various life skills, self-care, teaching them critical thinking, how to be careful, observing things that are around them, things that are right, things that are wrong. You can't go with the flow. Everybody want to go with the flow. People don't want to ruffle people's feathers. They want to be like other people. Everybody want to be normal. They call it normal or whatever, because they don't want to be, everybody want to be politically correct. I don't have time for that, okay? I don't have time for that. This world is passing away, okay? I don't have time for that. I got to put the cards on the table, lay it out, say it like it is, let the chips fall where they may, and let's deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for the, not that I don't offer information in a caring way or in a way that is, loving or whatever, but there's just time out for foolishness. But we have to be the mothers and grandparents that we are supposed to be, and we have to transfer things over to the next generation, which is not happening. It's just gone. People, like I was saying, mothers and parents, they want to hang out and do all kind of young stuff. And I'm sorry, but it irks me when I see people trying to be hip, whatever they are. It's just like, grow up, for real. We're losing a generation because we won't grow up or mature and or communicate properly with that particular generation. But anyway, let me get off of here. I got so many things I need to do. Just want to hop on here really, really quickly. So I'll talk to you guys later. Let's continue this conversation, if you don't mind, over in our Facebook page. I'm thinking about a group too. Let me know if you'll be interested in joining one of our groups, our Facebook groups. But let's continue this conversation. If you have any questions, you have comments, please leave them down in the comment section. And I'm out. This is your girl, Saida, the domestic handmaiden of distinction, life skills. Signing out for now. Bye-bye for now. Love you all. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who could use this. We can continue to talk about this on more and more because I don't mind. These are things, like I said, I've come through a lot. I have a lot to share and try to help other individuals and whatnot. So anyway, let me let you go. I gotta go. Bye-bye for now. Love you.